Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're trying to raise $25,000 or more, okay, and you know that you don't have a 700 credit score, I'm going to tell you about 10 places that I would actually look at, because some of these places, they're more flexible even if you have high hard inquiries. Okay, so that's the reason that some of these places are on the list. Now there's three things that you have to understand when you're trying to go for a certain type of credit cards. All right, so one, most of the time you want to look for a Visa signature card, you want to look for a Visa Infinite card, or you want to look for a World MasterCard, a World Elite MasterCard. Okay, so those are the type of cards you want to go for. Now, in terms of the type of credit bureaus, you want to stay away from FICO 8 credit bureaus. All right, so you want to focus more on like your Vantage 3 and 4 type of credit bureaus. You also want to focus on your FICO 9 credit bureaus, right? And the reason is because you can add different type of trade lines to reduce your debt to income ratio in order to get approved. Okay, so that's the reason why you want to go for those type of credit bureaus. And so like adding like your rental payments, authorized users, utilities, subscriptions. So these are the type of institutions that will accept those type of trade lines and stuff like that. Now, the first one I would definitely tell you is you may want to consider the new MGM World Elite credit card. Okay, it's a World Elite Master credit card at that, and the reason why is because it actually is distributed through First National Bank of Omaha. Now, First National Bank of Omaha, they use Experian FICO 9, and this here card is a guaranteed $5,000 credit limit starting out. All right, so that's the first credit card. Then your second credit card you want to take a look at is Alliant Credit Union. All right, and so with Alliant Credit Union, their Visa signature credit card, again, it's TransUnion, and it is a FICO 9 credit score as well. All right, now you have some Vantage credit cards that I definitely like to throw in the mix to help you. Like with NASA Visa credit card, NASA Rewards Visa credit card. All right, that type of credit card with NASA, you're looking at Experian Vantage 4. All right, so giving you credit cards that's going to give you something that you know is easy to work with. They're easy to join. You know, you're not jumping through hoops trying to join these type of institutions in order to get qualified. Now, again, one of the bigger things that I would tell you, for most people, when they get denied, it's not because of maybe not be the credit score itself. It may be what's actually on the credit file. So if you've moved, if the address on the credit file is not matching the address on the credit card application, this is like a red flag. Okay, or you haven't had updated employment information. Okay, so it's something that's really basic that may get you denied. Now, if you get denied for some of these credit cards, you always have the option to call the reconsideration line. And so with the reconsideration, again, with these here credit cards, they're usually starting at about 5,000. All right, but sometimes if to help get you in the door, you may ask them if you can start out with a lower amount just to help get you in the door to prove that you are a good candidate for their credit cards. Now, another key thing that you may want to consider is not just applying for the credit card, but opening up multiple accounts with them, meaning a personal account, a checking account, even a CD. All right, so when you open up a CD or money market account with these type of institutions, it's showing that you're wanting to build a long-term relationship. Okay, so that's the reason why I tell you that a CD and a money market account, those are some of the key elements that a lot of these institutions are actually looking at. All right, now here's another credit card that you may want to take into consideration, and that's with PNC Bank. Now with PNC Bank, it's not in all 50 states. However, for those of you that may have access to it, it pulls Experian FICO 9. Okay. And the thing about it is their credit card you want to go for is their World MasterCard as well. Starts at $5,000. All right. Now, like I said, I would be careful because maybe some of these institutions, they may use check systems, or they may use early warning systems. So you may also have to check those systems to see if you're in those systems in order to get into their institutions. All right. So that's another factor that a lot of people are not aware of. Now let's talk about like BCU. Okay, so they have the cash rewards. That's Baxter Credit Union. They have the cash rewards card, right? And so, again, starting at $5,000. Now, you would have to join the Life Money U Foundation, which is $5, and they will waive that, but it's a good institution to join because remember, like with your credit unions, they will let you use that hard pull if they're going to do a hard pull. Some of them may not even do a hard pull to join, but when you join, they may use that hard pull to get multiple products. So at that time with the multiple products, you want to see if they offer a line of credit. Okay, I would not directly go for the loan. I would focus on the line of credit. First, getting that credit card, because more likely that credit card is going to be 0% interest for at least 6 months, up to 15 months, up to 18 months. All right. Now, another credit card that you definitely want to look at is with Edward Jones. Okay. So with Edward Jones, yes, you have to have an investment account, but it doesn't cost a lot. You just have to open up the account and then you can apply for their credit cards. And the reason I'm bringing that up, because like with Edward Jones, they give you high limit credit cards. All right. And the thing about it, they use TransUnion FICO 9 through Elon Financial. All right. Then you also have Fidelity. Fidelity uses Experian FICO 9, okay? And it's an Elon Financial card as well, all right? So going back to what I'm saying, it's just certain credit cards. If you know which ones to actually pull, it'll make it much easier for you to get higher limits, especially when they're like brokerage type of credit cards and stuff. They're notorious for giving you above $10,000, okay? And again, they use Elon Financial. Now, another thing about them, those brokerage accounts, they actually, when they use an Elon Financial, they're going to send you out convenience checks. And so with those convenience checks, that means that you can liquidate that credit card and it won't hurt your personal credit, but that money you can actually put into your personal account to pay down other credit card debts, to boost up your credit score, to be able to get access to more funding. Okay, so it's always strategies that I continue to tell you guys in terms of like many of these institutions. I would tell you that your overall household income would have to be above the average. Your average household income is usually maybe about 66. So being able to have a safe window, household income, overall household income, that means you and a spouse, household income, or you may be collecting rent from other people plus your income. So you may be retired, right? However, again, you may have other investments and stuff that are generating income for you that they maybe can calculate and in order to for you to qualify for other loans and stuff like that. So just giving you an idea. Now, you also have Golden One. All right, they have a member cash rewards card. Now, with Golden One, they're in California, but they're not geo restricted. So you may have a family member out here in California or whatever